Hello, I'm Dee from Embodied Sexuality Tarot. I'm a certified sexologist, Reiki master, and divinator. Here on this channel, I bridge spirituality and practicality by helping supply you with tools that can help nurture your body and spirit, relationship with self, and relationship with others. All right, so this reading is going to be a general reading and so I'm just going to open up whatever comes through. I'll share it with you, and that's that. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, who's that girl? La 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 la. Okay, that came through. I'm loving it already. Positive energy. Okay, we also got I'ma Fight a Man Tonight by Rihanna. Wait, that's not the name of the song. It's Breaking Dishes. Breaking Dishes is the name of the song. All right, next. Okay, so how's that looking? I gotta turn them this way. Okay. Sorry, it's a mess, but I'll show you the cards. All right, so we've got Ten of Pentacles first. Ooh, and we got Brazen. Okay, so somebody is speaking their truth. All right, we got receiving what you need, progression, arriving, closure. So I feel like there's a celebration going on, okay? You could have completed a stage in your life, like maybe you graduated or you're, I don't know, you got married, it's your birthday, like a birthday for like a, what do they call it? Like the, not check mark, but like if you're like 16 is one of them, 18 is one of them, 21 is one of them, 40 is one of them, you know, a birthday like that, one of those dates. So anyway, it could be a celebration for birthday, for, you know, work thing or something like that. But I just feel like you're celebrating your accomplishments, that you finally got the answers to something you were waiting for. So you could have been waiting for, okay, so for some of you, this could be a callback from a job. For some of you, you could be a callback for something about a house, moving, reservation, I see. Okay. I also feel like you're rewarded for speaking out. So, you know, maybe you spoke about something or presented something, shared some sort of information, and you're being rewarded for that. It was received well by who you were talking to. So, okay, something like that coming through. What else is next? Five of Cups. Okay. Oh, there we go. Surrender. Okay, so I feel like, yep. So with this celebration or change or, you know, transition, it feels more like a transition because with transition usually comes Five of Cups, and Five of Cups is where, you know, we start mourning the past, where we might regret the past, where we might carry some sort of sorrow around loss. Okay, so I feel like this could have to do with, you know, whatever transition you're experiencing. Although it's celebratory and it feels like a good thing for you, you may be leaving behind some people, some relationships specifically. You know, might have to distance yourself from some people or old connections, something like that. With the Cups energy, I feel like it's around relationships specifically. Okay, especially with and I feel like there's something about releasing control here. So we have Iset. So it could also be for some of you, I feel like maybe your son. So this is a message for somebody in particular or a few people. But I feel like your son maybe graduated or got a job somewhere and has to move or something. And you may be feeling, you know, proud, but also sad at the same time because you have to let your son go into the adult world and, start their journey. So that's a message for somebody in particular. But yeah, ultimately, there's some sorrow around this experience, okay? So what else is going on? Two of Pentacles, all right? And we have Truth. And Keys on a Ring. Two of Pentacles and Truth. We've got 34. So with the 34, so the number 3 to me is about unity. I mean, 2 is unity, but 3 is more about community. So with the 3 and the 4, I just feel like maybe, and this Truth card, that there's a stage of, kind of being on your own, or having to look within, having to separate from the community or others to kind of reflect. We do have Two of Pentacles here. And Two of Pentacles is the card of balancing, okay? Typically, it's like, for me, it's like balancing work and play, but that's not necessarily always what it is. It could just be, like I said, if you're taking a job opportunity or some sort of move or something like that, you got that in one hand, and then in the other hand, you've got your relationships or your old life, or, what you're leaving behind. So there's two things that you're trying to hold on to and balance out. And it may require you to look within and kind of figure out, which is more of the priority, or how you're going to manage it, really. Because, yeah, we've got keys on a string, keys on a ring. So you could also have two opportunities reaching out to you. It's quite possible. But ultimately, I just kind of see you reflecting on, like, what is going to be the best outcome, or what is the right thing to do. Okay. This card is the crossing energy, and crossing energy to me is a potential challenge or hurdle for the situation. So let's go ahead and review that. We got Six of Pentacles. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles is the card of generosity, of charity. So I feel this, I just heard acts of service. So I feel like what could make this challenging is spreading yourself thin in a way. Okay, yeah. Spreading yourself thin. So whether this is a move, an opportunity, just whatever this is, I feel like you could be wanting to help someone else or provide a service for somebody else. But I feel like I said, the Two of Pentacles here is about balancing, yourself and others, or two options or things like that. Balancing. So with the Six of Pentacles in the challenge position, I just feel that funds, maybe, okay, so you might require more funds for like the move or the transition or something. You might require having to be a little bit mindful of that and not giving away so freely. For those of you whose son or child is starting their own journey, it could be that you want to help them or give so much to them to prepare them. And that, that's nice and all that, but also it seems like for that situation, it might be beneficial for them to look into their own resources and explore on their own, because I keep getting drawn to this Surrender card, where, as a parent, you want to make sure your child is taken care of and all that, but you also don't want to be a helicopter, okay? You don't want to shelter them too much, because they need to know how to survive without you. I'm sorry to say it that way. But yeah, they need to know how, where to go and what to do and how to manage on their own, just so that, to build that self-sufficiency. So that's a specific message for somebody, about generosity here. Okay. What else is going on? Let's see. What is some advice for the situation? What do we need to know? Okay, so what's the advice for the situation that we need to know? Six of Cups, okay. Keeping them in your heart, keeping people in your heart, okay. Six of Cups is that memory, holding on to memories and allowing that to, bring a smile to your face, allowing you to remember them, or maybe remember your old self, your old life, or whatever. So I just feel like your memories can be very helpful for managing or getting through the sorrow that you may be experiencing. So, like, if you focus on the pain, the loss, and the sorrow, you know, it can send you into a spiral. So I mean, you can experience that, because I'm a firm believer of, experiencing emotions and allowing them to cycle through is healthy. But at the same time, it's important to focus on the good as well, to have more of a positive mindset, to remember the good, to remember how far you came, to be grateful for those moments, So there's a mastery here of the mindset, okay, of making sure that you're not just focusing on the negative, that you're allowing yourself to think of the positive as well. Okay. Focusing on what good the opportunity is bringing in the long run. Okay. Let's do one more message here, please. It's the same card. Yo, we got the same card. Six of Cups. So that is what it is. All right, then. So let's go ahead and wrap up your reading. If you're new here, I do self-care cards at the end, just to help people process messages that were said in the reading. It can be an affirmation card or something to do. So let's see what you get. Okay, you've got an action card. It says, see the world outside. Keep your eyes open and give yourself a little break from exhausting screens. Look out the window or somewhere distant. What do you see? Trees dancing in the wind? A butterfly fluttering from flower to flower? Take note of everything and see the amazing details you didn't notice before. All right? So it'll definitely help to practice being present. All right, so that was your reading. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck on your journey and take care.